Welcome back, everybody. More Starfield. Here we are, Astral Lounge. So we're going here. Still day 11 of me being sick. Coughing my lungs out, man. Oh. Alright, everything's good. Mission board. Delivery missions for... Come on. Do you know how much money I have? I'm rich. Alright, let's go. Deal with security. We're really old. Look at all these people.
Excuse me.
Say, kid, how'd you like to hitch your wagon? That's right.
No. Weird. Alright, we'll hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
Feel like getting zoned? I got what you need.
Freaking
You're
on.
new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, but if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
What if I was a cop? Definitely here to try the Aurora.
And what are we waiting for? Let's set you up. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure?
I have a meeting here later.
The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state-of-the-art.
Okay.
Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
Fee seems a little high.
Strive for setting the most reasonable. Huh.
Got it.
You work for Stroud Eklund? Perhaps something could be arranged.
Come on, something better.
That's true. I hear you. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
Purchase a penthouse. How much does that cost?
Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offered. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry.
235,000 credits. Never mind.
Hope to see you again.
Alright, I'm wearing the wrong clothes. Okay.
It's Aurora stuff.
Get. Oh. VIP balcony. One.
Word is the Borealis, you know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
I don't care. Computer. Pivot. What? Talk with Sarah. She didn't like that? Okay. User to override. Hand signal. Great.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
Come in here. We'll discuss it. Wow, look at this place. So if there's girls here, they can look up and see their skirts? That's not. Alright.
Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're feeling. After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare.
I feel powerful.
That's distressing, but to be expected, I suppose. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand.
It's the hair.
We're dealing with something unknown to modern science. Who knows how this encounter has affected your body or your mind?
Take me to your leader, human.
I know you're simply trying to brush this off with humor, but
Come
you
on,
really
laugh.
should act more concerned. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin. The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone.
I think it was built by aliens.
It's a possibility I've considered, but I'm not 100% convinced. The only thing we can be certain of is that the technology we've encountered points to beings that live outside the settled systems.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid my curious mind is once again overriding my manners. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying almost completely blind here. All we know for certain at this point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just guesswork. I might as well put on a blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall.
Well, this would be exciting for you.
Oh, believe me, this is positively exhilarating. Think about the significance of this research. The questions it raises alone are mind-boggling. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these entities inhabit our universe? Are they still out there, somewhere?
Maybe they're intended for us.
Perhaps. We'll need more data to be sure. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery. The pinnacle mystery of our time. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would lead to something of this magnitude. I just hope that you'll come through this, whatever it is, unharmed.
Flirt.
Well, yeah, yes, of course you are. I was speaking of the power you acquired. This is all scientifically speaking, of course. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time. All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make you deal with this mystery alone. Whatever might be happening, I'll be right here to help you every step of the way.
All right. Talk to Walter. Wrong room. Gotta go to the dance floor. Then back up to Strat Eklund. Yep. Lots of loading screens. So many loading screens. Out of the way.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
Well, what's your problem? Ow.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell.
Am I too close?
I can
Is
see
this weird?
your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a hope or a tie, or someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
Just do some squats while I'm here, don't worry.
That's how I show my love.
Form's a little weird, but, you know. This isn't what I wanted to do.
How are the preparations coming?
It's done.
To the Astral Lounge and our cell. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next one.
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
To the Astral Lounge.
I don't know.
Remember, you're representing all.
Where are you going? Back. You go to talk to him to say we're ready. Then we run back to the Astral Lounge. Oh my goodness.
You're wondering what that smell is.
Neon smells like fish. Yeah, we got it. We heard that already. Talk to Walter.
Alright, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact.
Hey, okay.
We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
Okay. Got it.
Code phrases? My goodness, Walter, I think you're taking this espionage business a little too seriously.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
Sure, locate the cellar. Where could he be? Briefcase person. Well, the dance floor has a briefcase. How about up here?
Pardon.
Uh-huh.
Take it easy.
Hey.
Uh-huh. Hey. No one...
Hey, you want to dance?
Is he in the restroom?
Wait a minute. I think that last drink was stronger than I thought.
That's what you said.
These bathrooms are disgusting
Slow down.
for a fancy club. Hey, wait, you have a briefcase? You said not... You said larger than normal. You have a bag. You have a briefcase? Oh, I'm dancing.
You won't regret it.
That guy. What? Where'd it go?
Oh, I don't see what the big deal is. It's all legal.
Okay. You're dancing.
The music is amazing.
Can I dance? That's a big briefcase. You're the guy.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking?
No. What? Really?
Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges?
Yep.
Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Talk to Walter.
Having fun?
I did it, Walter.
Just saw our cellar walk by. Good job.
How do you know what he looked like? You said you didn't know what he looked like. You owe me all the money when this is over. He seems cagey. I mean, whatever.
That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything could go wrong. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound?
Keeping my hand close to my weapon.
Let's just try it my way first, Remember, that man is selling the artifact for a reason. He might be nefarious, but he might just be desperate. If everyone walks away with what they want, I'll call it a success.
Okay, fine. Get in the elevator. Yeah.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Really? Whoa. You teleported? Alright, bro.
So you're Stroud. You
I
look
can't move.
different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting? Making me nervous.
I'm standing. Deal with it.
Flexing the muscles already, huh? Fine.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
Ooh.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
Remote trigger, close the door.
What the? Security!
As you can see, we're in...
All right.
Oops.
Okay. It's
Bird
all
control.
yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
That's right.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home.
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
There's a bunch of dudes. Persuade.
There a problem here?
Okay.
Yes.
Security.
This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
That's right.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astro Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Slayton is a man of considerable resources. Sending armed men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly.
I have a way. Okay, well, let's just head to the entrance, so... No problem. Ow.
You good?
Easy. Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
What?
There goes our way out.
Alright.
Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Okay. I will murder everyone in that tower to get my ship back. Just so they are aware. The Crimson Fleet is here. You
What?
again. What about you?
Move along.
You move along. Alright. Loading screen. Why is he a bad guy already?
You have a question? You can chat with the receptionist all you want.
Okay.
Hoping to get a meeting. I've been waiting all day. It's ridiculous.
You're a
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace.
Wow.
Can I help you?
She looks like Sarah. Persuade.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man. Maybe I could squeeze you in. Let me see.
You don't know what you're talking about.
What are you talking about? I'm the best.
There's nothing to talk about.
I'm afraid we just can't book any more.
I hear Slayton's had some major layoffs recently. Never a good sign.
Find a way to the next floor. Find a way to the next floor.
This place ain't for the likes of you.
Sorry. Why do you look like a criminal? Sorry. My bad. Don't mind me. I just walked in and took that. You watched me do it. Okay.
Wait. This clearly isn't your executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine, then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants.
Oh my
They've patched
goodness.
me in.
What?
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just...
Sure. Follow instructions, whatever.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say...
It'll be easy.
3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
Okay. Come on in. Good thing this is person-sized.
That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork.
What?
There's a vent above you. Just climb up.
Okay.
The room
Oh.
below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now.
I want to take your credits.
Must be too tired.
Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait. It's walking down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
Go now, straight across to the door. Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. You have to find your way. Shut down that room on the motor. Got it. They're scrambling the pool.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Who's there? Sarah, okay. Who's shooting at me? I'm very good at this, Sarah, don't worry. This robot's got some juice on it. Oh, great. Did you die? Alright, we're just going hot. What do you got? A lawgiver? I mean, sure. Who's shooting at me now? Hey. Ooh, a Nova Blast Disruptor. Hello. White hot. How do I melee? Slate employee. What happened here? Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's the door. It should take you outside.
You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, here's after you.
Aha. Okay, that was easy. Climb the trade tower. Oh my goodness. Caseless Grendel. Made a mistake, sir. Okay, fine. What are you doing up there? Make it go well for you guys. Oh, the timer. We're not done. Looking for bad guys. They're up here somewhere. They'll shoot at me and miss a whole bunch. There they are. You just get real close to them.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Nope, they won't. Cool. Alright, well, maybe we'll call it here. No, we won't. We'll keep going. Just for a few more minutes. I think we're almost done. Confront Slayton.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
Call off your guards.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although, I do count a few more guns on my side.
You'll be surprised. Some arrangement.
I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud Eklund in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain, provided this unpleasantness was behind us.
Yes, I think that could be a most beneficial exchange. There is just the small matter of paying for the humiliation. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves.
Okay. You clearly want her dead.
I yield to your judgment. You've more than proven yourself capable of resisting any course of action I attempt to dictate to you.
I trust that you're not seriously considering having that thief killed.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't...
He's already dead.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
Where's the money, Musgrove?
Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure accounts somewhere.
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyers, all that nonsense.
10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You're damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it. Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
We're letting you go. Yeah, let him go.
Thank you.
You have no idea how lucky you are, Musgrove. If it was up to me,
What?
I'd have fed you to the wolves.
What?
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Let's talk more back at the ship.
Go to the ship. Okay, she was like, oh, don't kill him. Let him go. I don't understand this game sometimes. I can't go to the ship. Where am I? It's this way. It's this way. Yeah, Mr. Slayton, whatever. I want to see what the crew has to say. My goodness, I have to actually go to the ship. Another loading screen. Huh. Why? To the magic elevator. Now can I go to the ship? The ship is there. Fast travel is unavailable from this location. Fine. I will run. I'm very fast. It's the ship. You a sight for sore eyes. Hey Vasco. Alright, we're just gonna board. We should be able to talk to everybody. Before I talk to them, I want to have a nap. Because there's gonna be XP involved.
Look who decided to rejoin the world.
Hello.
What's on your mind?
So you want me to go and take off, I guess? Vroom vroom.
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win.
Got the artifact. Okay.
I agree. This life suits both of us, don't you think? All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
Okay, I got the fiscal quarter. It's a rifle. Got $10,000. Let's go. All right. With that said, I'll see you in the next episode. And that'll be day 12. You'll be sick. Bye.
To hand over the artifact and turn away from this.
What is this?
That's not any type of ship I recognize.
Starship design.
You see much, but our ship is created from a power beyond your understanding. Its semblance to your own vessels only aids us in masking our presence. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Excuse me. On whose authority do you get to decide whether we're worthy or not?
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. abandon your thirst for knowledge or drown in it.
Okay. At least tell us who you are.
The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
What are you talking about?
Just knowing what you are be dangerous.
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance.
Huh. Okay. Or grav jump to anywhere.
Hold on.
Grav jump to anywhere, you say. Grav jump to anywhere. Sounds great. Bro, we just... Okay. Okay, sure. I don't understand. Is this going to explode the game?
Painful, absolutely. We have much to discuss.
What? Where is she going? What's Walter doing? Talk with Barrett. Talk with everybody. You know what? I'm just gonna do this, and now we'll end it.
Let's get
Bye, everyone. We'll discuss everything in the next episode.